lived in a place called Mesopotamia. 2 big rivers ran through here. With the water came the grass. With the grass came herds of goats. Had raised a large herd of goats, but they weren't his goats, they were his master's. Every day, worried most about the master blaming him for losing a goat, and then spanking him for it. How would you know if any one of the goats were missing? Made a clay tablet and drew the goat's head on it. A goat can only have one head, so he just needed to count the number of heads on the tablet. Then, he would know whether the goats were missing or not. With the clay tablet, the master could no longer blame Next year, the clay tablet became too full to be drawn on. He had to make another one. This time, he went the smart way. Why would you draw a goat's head when you can just draw a goat's beard? You could draw so many beards on a clay tablet. Another year went by. The second clay tablet wasn't enough either. How can I draw more goats on the clay tablet? Began to think. 1 goat beard meant 1 goat. 2 goat beards together meant 2 goats. 3 goat beards together meant 3 goats. It was a waste of space to keep drawing. Remembered how the lambs knelt to drink milk next to their mother. Why didn't he just stack 4 goat beards together? Looked and looked again at this shape and was very happy with it. It saved a lot of space. He drew 5 goats in the same way. 6 goats, 7 goats, 8 goats, 9 goats. When it came to 10, was exhausted and couldn't draw anymore. Was there a simpler way to show a large herd of goats? Suddenly, remembered that every time he came back, the herd had always followed behind 1 goat. Based on his memory, drew a strange shape. Although it didn't look like a goat's head or a goat's beard, nor would anyone think that it had anything to do with a goat. But in mind, that meant 10 goats. Felt great and thought that he had done a wonderful job. With this symbol, everything after was much easier. Adding 1 beard to the symbol meant 11 goats. 2 symbols meant 20 goats. If there were 50 goats, then he would draw 5 such symbols. Was thrilled. He no longer had to worry about remembering how many goats there were. He was going to call Nar tomorrow, who raised cattle, and teach her these symbols so that she didn't have to worry about how to count them. When the night came, Nar and he could also count the stars in the sky together. More than 5,000 years later, people found many clay tablets with such symbols in Mesopotamia. They are the earliest mathematical symbols discovered so far. We don't know who actually invented these symbols, only that they are called Sumerians. The early Sumerians counted different things using different symbols. For example, when counting the volumes of grain, they drew a few circles looking like bags of grain. When counting how many cans of oil there were, they drew an oval shape. When it came to bread, it was replaced by a fan shape. In the story, first counted the goats by drawing the goat's head, but when he counted the dogs, he drew a dog's head. That's because he still hadn't realized that he could use the same set of symbols to represent them. Later on, the symbol used by changed from the specific goat's head to a simple goat beard, which later became an even simpler symbol. At that point in time, the number symbol had no connection with a specific cow, goat, or bread, just like the currently used Arabic numerals 1, 2, and 3. They can represent the number of anything. So, where did the Arabic numbers that we use now come from? Were they really invented by the Arabs? Why did they become the most popular symbols for numbers? All of this can date back to the war between the Arabs and Indians more than 1,000